What's going on, everyone? It's sensory deprivation day. Let's do it. Alright, what's going on, everybody? So today is officially the day that I'm doing the sensory deprivation tank. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm going into this completely open-minded. Basically, the point of this is to have like a meditative, relaxing experience where you can de-stress and kind of unwind, and you lose all your senses. So your feel, your smell, your sight, your hearing, you kind of lose all that because you lay in this tank filled with water and you float in it, and the water has like a ton of salt in it, and that's the whole premise. And I'm super excited, and I'm taking you along with me, so I'll see you there. Let's do it. Boom. I'm here, guys. I got here a little bit early, so hopefully if I have to do anything before, I can still get my float going on time. And yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm really excited. Let's hope it all goes well. So we're inside, going down. Not yet. Going down to B. Let's do it. Currently chilling in the waiting room. Very, very zen in here. Like very chill vibe because of the decorations and stuff. There's a couple of things you gotta do before you actually get in the tank. Like you gotta shower off and just fill out a couple of forms, I think. But other than that, I'm gonna do that. I'm a little early too because I try to avoid traffic, so I went a different route. Getting kind of excited. They said not to drink caffeine before you come here, but coffee in the morning. So I'm a little bit caffeinated. But hopefully my experience is good because some people had bad experiences, but I hope mine isn't. So I guess we'll find out. Here we are. It's the tank. It's the tank. Gonna shower and then get in here for an hour. And let's do it. Can't wait.
Расходырявый, колен зеленый звездой, здравствуй, парень, мой хороший, мой родной. Клен зеленый, да клен кудрявый, да расходырявый весной. Расходырявый, клен зеленый звездой, здравствуй, парень, мой хороший, мой родной. Клен зеленый, да клен кудрявый, да расходырявый весной.
Okay, guys, I just showered off. Get dressed, pay the bill, and go outside, and we'll discuss the experience. So, see you in like 10 minutes. Boom. We're upstairs now. So how did it go? The short answer is it went really cool. The long answer is there's good and bad things that I have experienced doing this today. So I figured there's two ways I can discuss this. Either A, I talk about it right now, or B, I go home and talk about it where, it's easier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get home, get my setup going, and tell you exactly what happened step by step, what I felt, what I experienced, and whether or not I would do it again or not. So stick around for that. That's coming up. Let me put you up where my camera is. There we go. You're literally, okay, I gotta show you this real quick. So here's my ring light and my DSLR, right? I'm gonna put you right here. Boom. Look at that right there. Anyways, guys, let's talk about this real quick. Sensation by sensation, step by step. So when I got there, I chilled in the waiting room for a little bit, and then took my first shower, and then got in there and shut the door. And at first, it was really kind of confusing. I didn't know what to do. But when I laid down, the water was really it was warmer than me, but it was lukewarm. and it was extremely salty. Like you could smell the salt like in the tank. But I laid down, I started floating and shit, and then he told me like to basically let my head rest so that I wouldn't be tense in my neck. So I did that. I let my head rest, and it like support the water like supported my head, which was really cool. And then started floating there. And the first thing I noticed was I got extremely anxious because like I didn't know what was going on. Like I felt very like vulnerable and like unsafe because like everything was black, right? But like you couldn't see anything. Like you felt very like something might jump out at you or something. I don't know. Like it was very. I got really tense. Like it was. I got really anxious. Heart started beating real fast, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm gonna get out." Oh, in addition, they also gave me like earplugs so water doesn't get in. That also got rid of sound. That feeling, the anxiety after like maybe a minute or two started to go away after I kind of told myself that it's okay and that like I'm in this tank. I convinced myself that everything was all right. The anxiety kind of went away. I started to relax. And my entire head was submerged, like just my face, the outline of my face was like outside of the water, um, and it felt like I was on a cloud, kind of like that was the feeling. Like I felt like I didn't feel weightless, but I felt like I was floating on a cloud. Like I had the knowledge that I was like floating. You know what I mean? Like you would occasionally like bump the wall, which would kind of bring you back if you were like in your meditative state and this like relaxed state. Like if you nudged the wall with like your fingertips or something, it would like bring you back. It would like knock you out of it. It was kind of annoying, but you kind of maneuvered such that like you wouldn't float, you wouldn't like bounce, like So that was but also my body would like twitch like from time to time. It would like jerk, and that would cause the water to shift, which would like kind of knock me out of that meditative state which I was in, which was kind of like, okay, well, it feels almost like I had to restart. So it kind of also drew back a little bit. I didn't have any visuals that would be like crazy. Like I daydreamed a lot, I think. Like I saw a lot of like daydreams like you would normally see, but like more vivid. And I heard I heard like audio visuals, so to speak. Like um, I thought I kept hearing footsteps and like people moving around. You know, that was like a reoccurring theme. Like I thought I was hearing footsteps, but like I wasn't. So that was kind of cool. It was really relaxing. Like I was totally relaxed with all the negatives that I said, with like the water touching me and stuff, and feeling the water, losing that meditative state. If you bypass all that, you're still like super super relaxed, which was kind of cool. At the end of it, I got all kinds of salt water in my eyes, which hurt really really bad. But besides that, like that was kind of the only like, really bad thing. I got salt water in my eyes, burned like shit for a while. So would I recommend doing this? I think you wouldn't die if you didn't try this, but it is a cool experience. Like it is neat. It's a bit pricey, $70 for an hour. So if you have money to spend, I guess go right ahead. Yeah, like I think it was cool. I don't think I'm gonna do it again though because it wasn't as cool as I wanted it to be, and it wasn't as relaxing as I wanted it to be. It was just kind of like okay. Like yes, I was relaxed, and yeah, it was cool that I felt like floating, but I didn't feel totally sensory deprived, and I didn't feel totally relaxed. Like I was like 7 out of 10 on both, and it was like you're getting a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. I don't know. Like it was cool. That's what I gotta say. It was cool, but for the price, I'm not gonna be doing it again. This is strictly my experience, so yours might be completely different. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you like, hit the thumbs up button if you like, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. So stick around. Peace.